Lions and tigers and bears, pray for me, 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 pray for me.
YouTube, it's your boy Black Manga, about to react to Watch Mojo Top 10 Useless Anime Heroes. Alright, let's get it. Start.
Waste these characters with furniture?
What show is that? It's weird.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 useless anime heroes.
Fairy Tail
Before
is
we
pretty
begin,
generic.
we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the
These
bell
dudes
to get notified
publish
about our
every
latest
day.
videos.
That's crazy.
For this list, we'll be looking at the anime protagonists who might as well have not been there, given how little they contributed. Prepare yourselves for some light spoilers ahead, along with so many wasted spaces. Seriously, why were these guys even a thing?
La muerte.
Yo, Chad from Bleach is a beast, like for real.
Number 10, Max, Pokemon.
Just fine.
Pokemon?
Okay.
Max from Pokemon.
Now. Gotta go.
Ah yes, the infamous fourth wheel that no one was asking for.
You'd use quick attack. You
This is
would've
around the
avoided
time I stopped
tornado.
watching the show,
What are you
honestly.
talking about? If I just went charging in.
Yeah, well, whatever. I have to remember you're still in training.
This
Look,
dude
we
been
all
10
know
for
how
5
the
years.
formula is supposed to go. Ash shows up in a new region, gets himself a Brock clone, as well as a token female companion who most of the time deals with beauty contests. So, what was the point in having the walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh!
I really do not have nothing to say about Pokemon. I'm only really into serious anime.
He barely participated in any battles during his travels and tended to act like a brat the rest of the time. We don't need useless information on every Pokemon we see, Max. That's what the Pokédex is for.
Oh, thank you, Norman.
No way! Max, what's wrong? Where are you going?
Number 9,
That's slow as
Smokey.
reaction.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Battle Tendency.
My boy JoJo. Been trying to get my friend on JoJo's Bizarre
Look, we're
Adventure.
not saying that Joseph Joestar shouldn't have multiple sidekicks, even if Caesar will always be best boy.
JoJo is like
It's
one of the
just
old
that
school
we'd like
anime
them
that
to
got
be, you know,
like actual black characters in it.
Smoky. とうとう捕まえたぜ。現行犯だ。こんな
Just older anime just tend to have more
you can make
serious
the claim that Smokey is
issues.
supposed to
I
be the moral
noticed.
center of the group, perhaps some kind of replacement for Speedwagon. But since Speedwagon was actually in the show, it just makes him look like a tag-along.
スモーキーいるんじゃねえ。
もう見ちまった神様おいらもう悪いこと
He could have been one of the
Sorry,
fighters, honestly.
Smokey, but as it stands, you're the next gen Poco. Look at it this way, at least you've got your own epilogue.
スモーキー・ブラウンは苦学しながらも大学へ
If you watched part 4, Diamond's Unbreakable, he's kind of like
そして
Komatsu,
後に
but
故郷ジョージ
without any
初
powers.
の黒人市長となる
Number 8, Hathaway Noah. Mobile Suit
I've never
Gundam,
seen this anime.
Char's
Hathaway
Counterattack.
Noah.
I'm gonna get her back. Hathaway.
You would have thought that the son of the legendary Earth Federation commander and Gundam icon Bright
Ah, it's
Noah
Gundam.
would have done all he could to have measured up to his father's legacy. Well, he didn't.
You can go to my quarters if you get scared. Sure, thanks, Dad.
With Char rallying the last of Zeon's forces, it provided the perfect opportunity for Hathaway to step up, only for him to spend the whole movie arguing with everyone, fanning over quests, and even killing Amuro's new love interest.
You grown-ups don't know what you're doing. That's why you can destroy Earth without a second thought.
Yo, this voice acting is mad old. I feel like I could watch this anime though. I really like
If only
serious
he
type
received a
anime.
few more of his father's infamous slaps. Number 7, Index. A certain magical index.
I am impressed. In this short of a time, you've already untied 2 knots.
Honestly, why do we need another female lead
Okay.
when we have Misaka? You know, the character who was so badass and endearing she got her own spin-off. The one who makes a
I won't lie, this show looks really
better
generic.
waifu.
I'm
and
really
above
not into
all
this type of
else,
anime.
can actually get shit done by herself. Same can't be said for Index, who constantly needs Toma to weigh on her hand and foot in both daily life as well as when enemy espers are at the gate.
I've heard that going without food for a while actually makes it taste even better.
The art style is not bad
Maybe
though.
if the rest of the ladies in the show weren't awesome and capable examples, we might not have cared so much. But they are, and we do.
Y'all like this type of anime? Like
Sandwiches are my
the romance
favorite.
ones? I feel like they recycle all the English
Number
voice
6,
actors.
Lucy.
Fucking ads. I mean, they gotta get their money, right? Start.
Fairy Tale.
I don't think anyone really likes Lucy from Fairy Tale. I mean,
She's
I stopped
spunky,
messing with Fairy
obviously
Tale since
beautiful, and cares
after
deeply about the rest
the
of her
third
guild.
season.
Unfortunately for our dear Lucy, she just might be one of the least useful members of Fairy Tale. It's certainly not for lack of trying, but she struck out more times than the rest, especially when you compare her triumphs to the likes of Erza, and Juvia, and Mirajane, and Wendy, and Levi, and all of his summons.
And she's down! Looks like that's it for Lucy Harpelia.
Okay, point is she's not exactly the best when it comes to the mage thing. Kudos for hanging in there, but she really could have used some of Erza's training.
Jeez, I feel so completely useless.
Aw, come on, you gotta stay positive.
she's actually the main
Number
character
5,
of Fairy Tale,
Chad,
not Natsu.
Bleach.
This is
Bleach.
Razo, Izquierdo del
Oh my
Diablo.
god, I love this
He's
show
a
so
lovable
much.
giant who had the potential to become an awesome character in his own right, and yet was denied at every single turn, mostly in the form of losing battles.
Your attacks are obviously the latter type.
Excluding all the filler, he's only clocked one decent win against an Arrancar subordinate, all before hopping back on the losing train.
Damn you.
Never progressing as a character outside of punching things for
Our
his
boy
friends,
Ichigo.
Chad just feels like a colossal opportunity wasted, kinda like the human equivalent of the Fullbringer arc.
Chad, get up!
Ah, that's messed up.
Speak to me!
Number 4, Sakura Haruno, Naruto.
Something about old school Naruto, like part 1, is
The
just
younger version.
seems
the
so
younger
much
version, the
rewatchable
younger
than
version.
Shippuden.
We're talking about the younger version of Sakura, before she finally grew up and became a somewhat competent character in Shippuden.
I'm not a little academy student anymore. I'm Sakura Haruno, Kunoichi in training.
Now that that's out of the way, good lord was she a terrible character in her early days. Governed by a
Definitely.
naive infatuation with Sasuke, pretty limited in her shinobi abilities, right up until the time skip, Sakura was all talk, no action.
I think Sakura is more just like
I think I overdid it a bit.
If she hadn't
it's more just the
matured,
watcher's
we can
point of
safely
view.
say she jumped to the top of a lot of fans' lists.
Way to go, Sakura. You let everybody down again.
Besides that romance nonsense,
What good
I didn't
are
like that
you?
too much.
Number 3, Tristan Taylor, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Defeating the Big Five will be like a walk in the park.
His voice may give him super strength, but that doesn't stop him from being the useless member of Yugi's party.
English Yu-Gi-Oh is so bad, the Japanese is so much better. Only if it had like a good English, faithful like adaptation that didn't change the dialogue.
Yes, we're including Taya, Duke Devlin, and even Serenity in that equation. While Tristan might be a swell guy, when it comes to playing a children's card game, which, let's be honest, is do or die in this show, he is sorely lacking.
So, how you been, Tristan? Talk later. Run now. Right.
His heroic sacrifice during Noah's filler arc might have won others over, but outside of trying to make the moves on Joey's little sister, he hasn't really accomplished
messed up.
much in his tenure.
Look, man, she means me. You've got to do something about that
Goddamn.
breath.
Number 2, Chris Thorndike, Sonic X.
How can you blame people alive today for things that happened 50 years ago?
I used to mess with the show back then. Sonic X
Imagine
is what's up.
every anime boy that sticks to their respective main character like glue, throw in Sega's poster boy, multiply the annoyance factor by 100, and what do you get? Christopher Bloody Thorndike.
What is this?
Cat food.
Outside of having major parental issues, way too much time on his hands, and a somewhat creepy obsession with Sonic, Chris proved himself to be more incompetent at times than even Dr. Eggman.
I hope they make it in time.
Chris is like a bad version of
others.
Tails.
The fact that an anime about one of gaming's oldest icons even included humans is already up for debate. But why did one of them have to be a brat who inserted himself into every defining moment in Sonic's legacy? By this point, we're sure Sonic would settle for more Amy.
Hey, no tears.
This part is sad.
Number
I'm not gonna
1.
lie.
Yamcha,
My boy Yamcha.
Dragon Ball series.
Keep your chin up. You sound distressed, old man.
In the beginning, he was nothing more than a cocky martial artist who tried getting it on with Bulma and ended up getting knocked out by Kami.
My boy is just trying to get some
In Dragon
cheeks.
Ball
Don't
Z,
blame
before
him.
losing Bulma
My boy
to a
Yamcha just trying to
formerly
get some
genocidal
cheeks.
Saiyan, he was famously blown to pieces by a Cyberman and never quite managed to recover his dignity.
Kamikaze. No way to defend.
By the time Super came around, he's been pushed to the back as nothing more than occasional comic relief. When you've been outshined by Mr. Satan, then you know you've fallen on hard times.
Well, I'm glad we won, you guys. But I think I just gave new meaning to the
Put some respect on my boy Yamcha. Like, he was a good character.
Do you agree
in the
with our
beginning.
picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
I'm gonna stop red. I like the list. I feel like Watch Mojo puts like the most generic kind of anime, and not really the low-key good animes that people should be watching. But you know, I think they try to appeal to more casual fans most of the time. Yeah, this is a cool little list. I'll probably react to another video. This is alright. I wouldn't say it's the best list ever, but yeah, thanks for y'all for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.